how's it going? This is Devin, and I'm actually joined in the studio by somebody. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm going to give you a hint by singing. If it has to sell, call Chantel. ChantelRay.com.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome. I need you to sing my jingle.
I've got Chantel Ray in the studio. Chantel Ray, how are you? Good morning.
Oh, so good. Thanks for having me here.
Of course, speaking of jingles, that wasn't too bad of a jingle, but I've heard you've done jingle contests before, and you have had some interesting entries.
Oh my gosh, they are hysterical.
I saw the video.
If you haven't seen them, you need to go to chantelray.com, scroll down to the bottom, and watch it. It's hysterical.
They are so funny. Don't get me wrong. So many talented people out there, but there's a couple people that maybe should stick to their day jobs.
Like American Idol, right?
Exactly. You're going to have the good ones. You're going to have the okay ones. But yeah, definitely check that out. That was hysterical. So what we're doing today is Chantel's in the studio. We're talking, first off, there's so many reasons, Chantel, why I love Chantel Ray. I can't really even pick my favorite reasons, but let's start with my first favorite reason. You can sell your home in 33 days or less, or your commission is free.
Yeah.
Tell me about that, please.
So it depends on the market. It depends on the different times. So sometimes, right now the market's so hot, so we can do our 33-day guarantee. When the market is not as hot, we do a 90-day guarantee. But right now it is just crazy.
Hot.
It is. We're selling houses in hours, not days.
Wow.
I mean, if it's priced right and it looks good, it's gone.
That's crazy. That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
All right. How about there? I've got a second reason here. What about you guarantee the most effective marketing? Everyone's going to know your home is for sale. Tell me all about that.
Well, yeah, for us, a lot of times, people just kind of stick a sign in the yard and that's what they call marketing. But really, we spend about $50,000 a month on marketing our homes.
Gosh.
Because we want to make sure when you list your house, everyone knows it's for sale.
Wow, that's incredible. I lied. This is my favorite reason. I think probably the fact that you give $1,000 to the church of your choice.
Yeah, so if you want to buy a house, or if you have a friend that wants to. So let's say your friend or your sister or anyone wants to. All you do is you refer them to us. You go to chantelray.com/church, refer their name to us, and tell us what church or organization that you love that honors God. So some people, we have an organization that I love too. It's called Pin Ministry, and they help homeless people right here in Hampton Roads. They try to bring them closer to God. And so that would also count at where we would give $1,000 to that one.
That's
or
so cool.
to whatever church that you love.
That's so awesome. I also love that if they don't love the house that they buy within the first 90 days, you'll sell it for free.
Yeah, so for that one, it's really important to us for us to make sure that we find you a home that you love. So we're going to do our due diligence. We're going to make sure it's not noisy at nighttime, and we're going to be doing all these due diligence. If for some reason we miss something, let's just say you were like, I didn't realize how close this was to the school. It's just too noisy for us, or our neighbor is a nightmare. Who knows what it is? But whatever it is, if you don't love the house within the first 90 days, you're going to know.
Yeah,
you're either like,
absolutely.
I love it or I hate it. But if in the first 90 days you don't love it, we'll go ahead and we'll sell it for free for you.
That's incredible.
And help you move somewhere else.
So I also hear you have a live agent from 8 to 9, so your home will never miss a showing or a call or from a potential buyer. That's incredible. I think that's got to be one of my favorite reasons, number 5.
My first house that I wanted to buy, I called 3 different agents. 2 of them never called me back. 1 called me back 2 weeks later, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was out of town and I had a funeral and, all these excuses. And meanwhile, I ended up my very first house. That's how I got into real estate. I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't get any of these people to call me back. I went and got my real estate license, and I personally represented my own self to buy my first house.
Wow.
So I thought, hey, I've got to have someone available. 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., you're not getting a voicemail.
Yeah.
We don't even have press 1 for this, press 2 for that. You call our company and you will get a live person from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. guaranteed.
You can imagine that's got to be frustrating, missing a call or missing a showing.
Yeah, because they'll just move on. If they call on your house and the person doesn't answer, they just move on to the next one.
Yeah, you don't want that.
There's thousands of houses available. So
not with Chantel Ray. All right, so listen, we got number 6, never get stuck in a long-term contract. That's incredible. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, for when we first started, I asked a bunch of people, I said, what do you hate about real estate agents or companies or whatever? What is it that bothers you? And I had a couple people that said, I worked with this guy a long time ago. I had a 6-month or a 1-year contract with him. He wasn't doing anything to sell my home. I couldn't get out of it. It was frustrating. And so we wanted to get rid of that piece. We wanted to be like, listen, we're going to do everything we say we're going to. And even if you change your mind, if you say, hey, I just changed my mind, I want to rent it. There's no fees, there's no cost. You get out at any time. So that was really an important one for us to make sure you knew you were in control. You call the shots.
Now I see why you say if it has to sell, call Chantel. You are serious, lady, about getting these houses sold.
Thank you.
Well, listen, these are 6 incredible reasons, and I want to talk a little bit about how one lucky winner can win $1,000 all by simply going to your website, which is...
So they can either go to chantelray.com/difference.
Okay.
And on there, it'll give you a link on how to get to Facebook. And you're gonna like our Chantel Ray page and just comment on which one of these 6. We want to hear from you.
For sure.
I want to hear which one of these do you love the most? Because that's what I'll focus on our next ads.
Or if you have one that we didn't mention that wasn't one of the top 6, maybe you have a different reason that you love Chantel Ray, please let us know. But that website one more time is...
It's chantelray.com/difference, or just go to facebook.com/Chantel Ray Real Estate.
6 wonderful reasons to call Chantel Ray. You're fantastic, lady. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.